Yo, guys, Theo here on Common Sense. Big breakthroughs begin at the bottom, alright? The bigger the breakdown, the bigger the breakthrough. If you choose for it to be that way. So, if you're struggling right now, you feel like you're at the bottom or close to it, great. If you do the right thing now, it can be your biggest breakthrough yet. So, okay, it's a hot topic these days in general, and of course, something I talk about a lot that motivation, it's a great feeling. Enjoy riding the wave of motivation wherein it just feels easier to smash your workouts. You're adding, your numbers are going up and you're sticking to your diet. You're seeing yourself look better in the mirror. You see the number on the scale go down. But you can't rely on motivation because it's a feeling, and like all feelings, it's temporary. It's gonna go away. So if the condition for you to make progress is to feel motivated, you're not gonna make any progress in the end because you're gonna regress as soon as that motivation feeling goes away. But look, so many people say like, oh, when I'm motivated, I'm doing great, like la 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 la. But look, yeah, if you're motivated and you're making progress steadily in your, muscle gains or in your fat loss, great. But the big breakthrough that really happens when you feel the opposite, because so okay, let's do it like this. When I started training, I came out, I had just gone through those panic attacks. That was my rock bottom. So when I started training, I was feeling great, better than ever, and I was highly motivated. Of course, I didn't have the habit down of training, so there was some inner resistance there. But so, seemingly, I had 2 years when I basically was just feeling great, riding a big wave of motivation. So seemingly, I made my progress on my body when I was motivated and feeling great. But look, the big breakthrough really happened when I was at the bottom, when those panic attacks hit, when I felt the worst I had ever felt. It was going through that even set me up to become this person that could do this. Do you understand? It's yeah, and so that's a lesson I've learned from this now because in a way, I hit the bottoms many times in life before. I think all of us that have struggled, with depression, anxiety, tough times in life, have had times where like, why? I'm feeling terrible. I don't see any meaning to this. Why? Why does this have to happen to me? But then we don't really change. We just kind of cope with our vices, whatever, alcohol, porn, partying, whatever we use to numb ourselves. We don't really change anything. But this time, it was so brutal that I had to change. And that's when the real breakthrough happened. Do you understand? And since this, I've hit other bottoms, like objectively, like looking from the outside, it wouldn't look like, but to me, the feeling that, fuck, I really couldn't be feeling any worse. Now, it's happened a handful of times since, post the panic attacks in my second life. You only live twice. Every man and woman, they have two lives, and the second one begins when they realize they just have one. But what I gained from this, that I want you to take with you from this video, is you're never, when you hit a bottom in life, of course, that's what it's going to feel like, or else it's not a bottom, but know that this is good in the end. It can be. If you act accordingly, if you don't give in now, you don't go back to your old ways, you just trust that I can't see right now, because that's through the panic attack thing. I couldn't see how it was a breakthrough. It felt like a complete breakdown. It's now I know that. But because I know that, I've known that when I hit other bottoms and my ego, the ego always, why did this have to happen? No, this is unfair, blah, blah, oh, if only this, la, 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 la. But behind that, I have this knowledge now that, okay, if I don't let this be a breakdown and just do whatever I can, maybe I'm worse now, maybe I can't perform at my very best, but I keep doing my best, eventually this will be a breakthrough too. And it has happened. Every time I've hit the low since this time, I've hit a new high after that. And look, this is one of those videos, will make sense that I was going shirtless outside and screaming at the camera. I'm not outside because it started raining, but I'm just not quite there yet because I had sort of a breakdown at the start of the year. And I feel that, all that, why? No, I'm never coming back for it. Oh, and I lost it, blah, 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 blah. But I know this now. There's gonna be a breakthrough. And now I'm even, because, now I can tell myself that sooner. Like the panic attack, it took a long time until I realized that shit, there was actually the biggest breakthrough. Now I'm starting to see already. I just can't quite experience it yet. Still, I'm doing all right, but I'm just not. Building up momentum takes some time, right? But I can see this has made me, for instance, I'm looking into the subconscious mind a lot, because I've realized that the the low I hit this time, it had something to do with some subconscious beliefs I have. And I'm starting to look into this, and I can't see exactly in what way now, but I can tell that I will have gained something huge from this that I would not have gained if I didn't have this breakdown. You have to break down in order to break through. That's the message I want to give you with this video. Always know behind the feelings and the thoughts. Have that just stoic knowledge that this too shall pass. This is actually good if I just continue. Like, I'm not finding my words to kind of tie the knot on all this, but you see what I'm saying, right? The biggest breakdown can always be the biggest breakthrough if you choose for it to be that way. Okay, guys, please like, please leave a comment. Did I make sense? Or have you had a breakdown that you just possibly, it's different for you and your thing? Because the ego often thinks that way. Trust me, I know, because I've been that way. But please like and comment anyway. All comments and likes help support the channel, so it's very much appreciated. You can send me DM on Instagram if you are interested in the coaching. I'm taking on clients, so yeah, send me a message. I'll tell you about my different options. Please subscribe for more content about fitness, fasting, losing weight, building muscle, self-improvement, stoicism, mental health, philosophy, mindset. It's a mindset, guys. A breakdown can be a breakthrough if you choose for it to be that way. Peace.